Marvin, it's good to see you. What's the best place to sell my used car?
Yeah, according to, first of all, thanks for having me, Kelly. According to our study, we looked at 4 of the largest platforms out there, including CarMax, Carvana. But the winner of our study was a company called Cars.com. They had the best offer in our pricing study 52% of the time. And this actually follows a good performance in August of last year, where we ran a similar study with the same set of cars, and Cars.com also came out the winner in that survey. So it looks like, the best place or the first place you should look to sell your cars is Cars.com.
Yeah, duly
but having
noted.
said that, you should definitely shop around and look at all the different pricing engines out there.
I would expect you to say, good for consumers, not great for the company. They're overpaying for inventory and all the rest of it. But you're actually quite bullish on this company and think they benefit from this business model.
Yeah, so different companies have different models, like a Carvana or CarMax. They're buying those cars for themselves. Cars.com is an intermediary, so they don't actually taking possession of these cars. I have talked to the company, and what they told me is, they have backstop partners who have agreed to take the car, and stand behind that price should the dealer decide, that they, don't want the car, they can't sell it for the price that Cars.com said it's worth. They have backstop partners. So Cars.com itself is protected in that sense. Meanwhile, they're, getting dealers to sign on for additional services. The AccuTrade product is an add-on to the core subscription. So it's a good thing for Cars.com. Only about 3% of their dealers right now have signed on to AccuTrade, which is the name of the service. So we expect continued adoption by dealers because, dealers are hungry for inventory.
Yeah, great point. Phil, where are we in, if I could call it, the used car price cycle?
We are definitely seeing prices come down, Kelly. No doubt that is what we're seeing and we'll see probably over the next couple of months. New data came out today from Cox Automotive showing that the wholesale prices, and we should point out wholesale is when dealers through online auctions or in-person auctions are buying vehicles from each other. They then turn around and sell those vehicles to you and I and to other consumers. Wholesale prices down about 2.7% compared to April, down 7.6% compared to the same month a year ago. And a big part of why this is happening, Kelly, is that you are seeing more vehicles available for people to buy in the new market. And the new market, how much is available, that really does drive pricing on the used market a lot more than people realize. If there are more options out there on the new side, people will gravitate towards that. Not that they're going to ignore used, but that really does have a huge impact on used pricing.
And Marvin, how does that play into whether I want to be an owner of any of these stocks over the next, say, 3 to 6 months?
Yeah, all the automotive marketplaces sell both new and used. It's true that used is under some more pressure because, like Phil was saying, prices are elevated. The traditional price differential between a new car and a used car is unusually tight, meaning that, used cars are expensive relative to new cars. So you might as well shop for a new car, especially if you've been kind of waiting for that inventory to come online and improve. What we like about the stocks that we looked at, especially Cars.com, is that, they're pretty agnostic. The dealer, a used car dealer or a franchise dealership is not going to cancel their subscription because, sales are down 5% or 10%. In fact, in a tough sales environment, they need those services even more because they're driving, the leads, the interested consumers that go to Cars.com, and then they send on, their expressions of interest on, so dealers need that foot traffic. They need those kind of pre-qualified consumers. So they actually kind of stick with a Cars.com even more when the sales environment gets tougher.
Phil, I'll give you a quick last word.
Just what he was talking about here, it highlights, Kelly, what we have long said, and everybody knows it's true. If you sell your car online or at a dealership, you're probably going to get a little bit less than if you were really persistent and you did it on your own and really worked at it. That's the price you pay for going through either an online auction site or through a dealership, and that's where they make their margins. So it makes sense that whether it's Cars.com or Car Gurus, Carvana, they are going to profit off of you selling your vehicle to them.
All right.